Adventure Story friends. Dracsfantastic here. Welcome back. Wow, what a week last week. Last week's episode, if you haven't watched it, go back there and watch it. It was great. We set out to just go grab some copper and do some mining, get some more tools. And as soon as we get into the copper mine, no spoilers, but it ends with a temporal storm. So, never a dull moment in Adventure Story. There's always something fun and exciting to do. I just love this game. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so what I'm thinking for today is let's do some exploring. We have 2 missions now. It's August. We don't have a lot of food. We have crops growing, but we need more. So I think let's do a little ruin hunting and let's just get as much meat as we possibly can and start stewing as much meat as we possibly can. And hopefully the bees we have going will start producing some honey and we can use the honey to seal the crocs and then also maybe make a couple of candles. I don't know, maybe a lantern in our near future. So let's get out there and explore and stay focused. Ruins, meat. Ruins, meat. Let's do it. All right, here we are back in the old homestead. And, let's turn this on. Yeah, we got to be able to see. Here's what we poured out in Copperland yesterday. Our spear's at about half, so I think we should make another spear. Our shovel is good. The pickaxe is good too. I don't know that we'll take a pickaxe. Like, we don't have a whole lot of backspace. I want to fill it with as much meat as possible. So I think let's do 2 things. Let's start doing a little of this. We got some charcoal here. You know what? Let's use use this remaining black coal we have. You got to put them in there, Drax. You got to put them in there. All right. So there they are. Let's heat those up, and then let's pull the remaining ones of these and store them. And you can see we've got some honeycomb already, so we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Let's put those in there as well. I'm taking an inventory. We've got another pickaxe head, so we fired off some good stuff here. And as usual, we don't have hardly any room. So let's see. We got another one of this. Always good to have another pickaxe. We need to do some. We've got lots of axes. We're like ready to do another run on charcoal. All right, so those are hanging. I always pull this one off. Can I put it up? Yeah, all right, good. Let's put these. I don't actually have a Drax. Should we make a holder for these? I think that's a good idea. How are these coming? Good. If you haven't made one of these before, what's it called? It's called a rack. It's called a rack. Is it going to be on this little? Yeah, there it is right there. Vertical rack. Yeah, it goes along the bottom here and then some sticks on the side. I usually have a couple of these, to be honest, because I usually have a bunch of molds. I like molds. They're easy to pour and quick to make. And so we need to make a couple more of those. We need to make a shovel one. All right, so now we're gonna need this, and we're gonna need a hammer. Oh, this hammer's almost dead. That's why I made another hammer. Ooh, good thinking, Drax. All right, grab one. Come here to the anvil. Plop it down. Switch. What are we gonna make? We're going to make. We need another spear because we're gonna be doing some serious hunting out there. And then let's make it. I've gotten so much more efficient at this, and this in the very beginning of the game, when I first started playing, I couldn't believe this is how it was done, and I've always been kind of I don't know, I've always been kind of poo-poo on this. I'm always like, I don't know if it's not my favorite part of the game, but as I've played the game more and have more experience, it is enjoyable. It isn't. The only time it's not enjoyable is when you screw it up like early game, right? Like I'm always so nervous in the very beginning when I've got very limited copper to like make one mishit, right? Because that means like the hours you've been out there running around could be lost. and it always spooks me out. But after that, like once I've got a good set of stuff, I don't worry as much. What else do we need to be thinking about? We need a new saw. The saw's almost dead, so this is perfect. Perfect. Click here. We'll do another saw blade. We're almost through our first saw. Hard to believe. Hard to believe. I've been playing a lot of Vintage Story. I have a community server that I play on, and I've done I did a winter challenge just recently, and which has been a lot of fun, where it's all cold, all cold world. Hold on here. Yeah. And to be honest, they're fun, but I have such limited time to play them that I look forward to my Adventure Time game, because it's just me, just chilling out, playing at my own pace. I don't necessarily have like, stringent goals, and yeah, it kind of takes me back. So I've been enjoying making this series and playing the game, and I hope you have too. All right, this is cooling fast here, Drax. Come on, step it up. Oh, I'm gonna start starving too. What a world I live in. I don't think that this is a hard one to do. It's just, it has a little bit more hits than all the other ones. All right, then we can make this so that it doesn't burn us. Hey, we got another saw. Let's grab some food. We have some, right? We've got some made. Should we start by just eating this this mushroom? Yum. This goes bad in 4 years. This goes bad in 89 days. 14 days on both of these. So let's just plop this down here. Let's find a bowl. Yep. And then let's eat. Oh boy. Yeah, we need some real food as winter comes. We're gonna be hurting. All right, let's put this back, and then let's hang these two things. And then let's store the saw. We're not gonna need to take that with us. All right, now we got a spear and a half of good spears. We got to take a pickaxe. We could run into something out there that we're just like, we've got to have it. I don't think I'm going to take a torch, and I think it's time for us to stop putting the torch out in water. I think the quick fix is to, we've got some fat here somewhere. Where is it? There. Let's make an oil lamp and start carrying that around with us. And then I think that was our last bowl. So before we head out today, it's just going to put us into night. I think if we're quick about this, let's get some other bowls burning. I always like to have 2 or 3 bowls. The last thing you want is to lose the only bowl you have, be starving, have food, right? Have the food, but have no way to get it out of the crock. And then have to wait for the bowls to cook off. Meanwhile, you're starving out. Trust me, I've been there. It's, I've sworn to myself I'll never be there again, but it can happen because you use the bowls. I use the bowls a lot for oil lamps, and you go through them so quick. No, should I have made sure that I didn't? Sometimes I don't have any. Usually I store them down there. So let's just, you can never have enough bowls. Trust me. Even if you're like, oh, I've made too many, you've never made too many. You will use them. You'll use them to eat from, and then you'll lose them, like I do sometimes out there in the field. Or you'll use them for oil lamps. All right, let's throw that in there. I think we've got enough. To do this. And then grass. Sticks. Peat. Give me the peat. And then we'll light them up. Hooray! All right, good. All right, bag space is important. So we want to make sure that we have good, clean bags before we go out there. And I think we got a pretty good start. Let's look at here. Little ammunition for our sling. Always got to have dirt with you. We have a pickaxe. We've got everything else. We're now carrying an oil lamp. And if we need to make a fire out there, we'll make a fire starter. That's always easy to do. Let's take a look at where we're going to go. All right, here's the map. Here's the bridge. Here's the big bridge we built. We've been up here. So I've moved computers since we started. So that's why we're not seeing. We know we've been up here, but the map doesn't show you where it is. So we know at least by marking that we've been up this way. We've been up this way. We've been here. It looks like we haven't gone this way. So this is I think we go southwest and we go and we pick up every animal we see. We see if we see any ruins and we see what kind of trouble we get. Let's, if we have a bed, let's take it because we're not going to come back here for a couple of days. I'm going to live off the land. It looks like I don't have an extra bed, which is fine. We'll just make one when we're out there. We're going to live off the land, so we're not going to take any food. And we're going to start that process by eating these berries right here. So I said southwest, so it's this way. So let's go. All right, house, we'll see you soon. And by the time we get back, those other bowls will be ready. And the big thing to remember about the oil lamp in your hand is that now you can do this and you won't put your torch out. We all know how I have a problem with that. All right, perfect Drax timing. When does he start out for this endeavor? At 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's pull some grass and we'll make a bed. And then the bed is one of those expendable items in my in my inventory, right? Lots of grass to be had here. I'm doing this now just in case we get into a desert or something like that when the time we want to sleep and then there's like no grass around. Like, make the bed while you see the grass, trust me. All right, so we need 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna go right across here. There's a bed. And we've got 14 grass. Maybe we'll just take a few more with all this beautiful, plentiful grass here. All right, hoover it up. Keep going southwest. Now, the good thing about going south is that it's not going to get chilly. What is that, spelt? This is beautiful. It's beautiful. I've just come off playing a lot of winter. So seeing all this green grass makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. All right, let's just have let's have a good stack of berries as we see them here. It's so lush. All right, so far haven't seen one animal. Hey, all right, never take it back. There's a rabbit. There's a wabbit. Let's take a look here. Where are we? All right, so let's just head south then. It looks like we're up against some water here. I would love to get into the Bronze Age pretty quickly here too. We're going to have to, in the very near future, do some serious prospecting to try to find it. Whoa. Come on, Drax. Try not to hurt yourself. Get that wheel spinning. What we got here? Turnips? Hard pass. Hard pass. Oh. Well, now this is an okay find. Let's mark this. This is some red clay. Fire clay. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's blue clay. Drax. Drax. I don't actually need to mark it blue clay. I can just make that icon blue and then I'll know, right? If we find some vegetables that are ripe, I guess we'll pull those. Maybe we can stack them in. We literally have no food storage at all. 0. And it's August. Like that's not responsible vintage story play. I'm gonna tell you right now. But I think if we spend the next couple of episodes building up food storage, making a nice pantry, a nice cellar, if you will, and start really getting serious about storing. Hello. Are you the first? You're the first animal on our menu today. Might be a little too high. Nice. Well done, Drax. Well done. I'm getting better at the spear hunting. I've been working on it. I got a little system down now. And, 9. We have quite a bit of bones. I think we'll keep picking them up, and if we have to, that'll be one of the things on our, like, we need to ditch this to make room. Alright. 9 pieces of meat. We need like a meat counter. A food counter on the screen. You keep track. Oh, giant, what is this, a giant hole? Spooky. Spooky. How are we doing here? Good. We're into the... Gonna stay away from this giant mountain, although there's a little... Should we see what's in this little hidey hole up here? Sometimes in the side of mountains like this, you'll get a little room spawn, and there'll be some cool stuff in here. So let's take a look. I said sometimes, not always. Not always, but let's... It's not spooky in here at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, good. Oh, good. That was much bigger than I thought it was going to be. And then it's going to do this where it, like, falls off. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here, Drax. Run for your life. Run for your life. Oof. So spooky. Yeah, sometimes you'll get a little room spawn in there. Be a great place for a house. Right? Oh, Drax, what do we got here? Some more spilt. Let's see where we're at. All right, it looks like it opens up quite a bit away from this giant mountain right here. Maybe we head out west. Head out west. Due west. Due west, Drax. Due west. And then we'll sleep through the night because traveling in this dark is, one, incredibly dangerous, and two, like, if I'm squinting at the screen, I'm sure you are too. Hello? Oh, Drax. How did he die? Well, night was coming and he went into a cave. Strangest thing I've ever seen. It's also, like, hard to see, you know, especially when you're, like, looking for... Especially when you're looking for ruins and you're looking for copper. Something right here. I know what that is. That's going to be fun. You don't want to, what's this? When you're looking for copper, like, you don't want to be doing this at night because you're going to miss all the ground copper that's happening. And I always joke that, like, when there's, like, copper or something really close to the house, it's like, you've missed it because you've been traveling at night too much, right? All right, as the moon rises, should we think about laying down here, laying our heads down? One of the great things about Vintage Story is that, like, unlike Minecraft, right, you can just, like, plop a bed down and sleep in the open. I still think it'll be dark when we wake up, but enough time will have passed that maybe we can go out again. All right, so let's sleep. Oh, if you hit F4, you keep your eyes open. There's a nice hack. Look at this. You can watch the sky moving. It's fun, huh? Found that out by accident. All right, perfect. 4 a.m. Excellent. Let's grab the bed. And now we can sort of see. Can sort of see here. We're continuing to head west. I saw something fun on the map. So that's just directly in front of us. Good. I'm so far not excited by the number of animals I've seen. Oh, is that a bear? Or no, it's a pig. It's a pig. 2 pigs. Hello, pig friends. You know what? Maybe we'll do this old school. Let's dig a quick pit and we'll drop these pigs into it. And then we'll leave this pit and mark it. And so the next time, if pigs spawn here, that means they're always going to spawn here, right? Oh, look at this. What is this, copper? Hey! See, this is why you don't travel at night. All right, so then let's do this. And then hold on, should mark the pit on the map so you don't forget. I just usually use the skull and crossbones, call it a pit and give it a color. And then we might get lucky. We might just walk right into that pit. Maybe not. All right, so now they're going to chase me right into the pit. I saw another one. Here's another one. We'll hit that one. We'll try to do the same. I think that one ran. That one's in the pit. That one's on a pit, little pit hunt in here. So that one, what is, if they're pregnant or something, why do they run? I can't remember. Oh no, maybe, I don't know, maybe they were just like, you know what, Drax, I'm not interested. I'm going to just get out of here. It's crazy. Hit me. Oh, Drax. Remember when I was like, I'm getting better at this. Oh my gosh, this pig is going to run me into the next century. Oh, Drax, why don't you just hit him with a... All right. Don't brag, Drax. Now we're so far away from the pit. We got to go back. But we passed a bunch of sheep, too. You see that? Look, those are those pillars that I was seeing on the map. So that's where we're headed. Hello, I'm coming back for you guys, too. We're hunting today. This is another reason you mark the pit. So that if you do what I just did, and you run 200 blocks in the wrong direction, you can come back pretty quickly and find where it was, right? All right, so we're a little high here. We're going to come down. Did I make this 4 high? What was I doing? Let's do this again. This is easily like the safest way to hunt. And you don't even have to lure them in like I did. You could just build the pit where the pigs are and then honestly just leave it and come back and it'll be full of animals. And then you can just come in here and pick them up. All right. This is going to be good for our fat too. 26. What did I say? I'm picking up bones? I don't always pick them up, but lately I've been trying to be better about it because bones have a use. Bones have a place in Vintage Story. All right. Sun is looking bright. We saw some sheep up here. Yeah, here they are. Let's grab these. Let's grab these and let's eat an entire stack of... Hold on, we've got a bunch of these. Let's eat these ones so we've got a nice... Hi, sheep. Name's Drax. How are you? You look yummy. All right. All right. Game just gave us a little freeze there. All right, so they got a little baby here, which means they're going to be super excited to see us. Oh, Drax. Couldn't see that coming. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. All right. Creature weight low, so no fat. That's okay. And it's not combining the meat into one stack because it's at a different rate of decay, but you can force it by just moving it into the same stack. Sorry, little guy about your mom, but them's the breaks. Crazy that there's not, looks like there's just wolves on the side of the hill over there. Maybe sheep. All right, we got a nice friendly hole here. This is an ancient pillar. Look at how much fun this is. These look real nice in the house, huh? I don't think there's anything below this. Just a pillar. When we're not just hunting food, we'll come back here and take these because they're great. White slabs, pillar posts, they're good. They're great building material. And those things are spread out throughout the world. How far west are we now? I guess we should look and see if there's any other ruins. This is trees. Is this, what do we think this is? Could be just flowers. Maybe this right here. If I had to guess, I'd say that's definitely a ruin. It's just south of us. Should we hop over and see? Lead! Lead! Hooray! Oh, good. We can make some cool windows. Lead, and we'll say gray. And I'm gonna leave it, and we'll come back. We don't want to fill up our bags with mining. We're not on a mining mission here. We're on a mission from Gad. For food. For food. Hello. Perfectly safe. Comes out the other side. A little bit of water down here. Sometimes you'll find, like I said, sometimes you'll find a little cool room in there that has a whole bunch of stuff in it. And sometimes you'll find death. Borax! Okay. Well, shit. This is a huge win. Borax. We need borax to make leather. That just, I was just wondering, like, where are we going to find borax? Here it is. I bet there's a ton of it, too. All right, this is where you poke your head into a cave. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It goes down. All right, so that borax is a huge find. Now we'll be able to start our leather making process, which I've been sort of like, oh, whatever, you can do without leather, but I'm telling you, leather bags are amazing. And the leather armor, just the plain leather armor that you can make has so much more protection than nothing, which is what I'm wearing now. All right, so now we just need to get a level 3 pickaxe, so we just need bronze, and then we can pull all that borax out of the ground. So I think tin for sure is in our future. All right, I think that, well, maybe we can see it when we get to the top here. Oh yeah, that's it. That's a ruin. That's a ruin, all right. That is indeed a ruin. All right. Oh man, I'm excited about that borax. I was just thinking at the start of stream, before I started recording today, I was thinking, yeah, we gotta find lime or borax or something. Like we have no ability to start the leather making process. Oh, it's a translocator. How much fun! Cool. Ancient crate, that's awesome. There's a rusty gear in there. We're probably going to leave that. Ooh, let's see, what else? Anything? And this is a pretty big find. Let's make it purple. Now we can get a couple more of the temporal gears and we can bring it online. All right, not necessarily what I was looking for, but fun none the least. All right, look at the huge mountain over there. Okay, so let's take a look now. This is going to become desert. Oh, that kind of looks like something right there. Should we keep heading south and see? This also is bare territory. What is this? Copper? Nice. Nice. Using my macro there. I did, if you don't use macros, you should. They're amazing. I did a great video on how to use them. I'll link it here. You can check it out. But I use them basically to mark two things in game. Copper when I see it and resin. Because those are two things that I think you find the most, or I find the most. And yeah, I think it's very helpful to be able to just quickly press a button and move on, especially when, like, I don't know, you're being chased by a giant bear. A giant bear. Oh boy. All right. Yay. Spooky. Spooky. What was I looking for? I think I've already... I don't know. Doesn't look like there's much of anything here. Oh, other than just dense forest. What are these giant trees over here? Hey, mature turnips in the ground. Look at this. Are those redwoods? Huh. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Well, this is pretty exciting. Huh? To live by some redwoods. I think this is a good place to end this episode and restart right here next week. Oh, I think there might be some more ruins down there. All right, good start, everybody. This episode and the next episode are going to be adventure. Maybe the next one. We need to get as much food as possible to really start storing for the long winter that's coming. And we found some redwoods. Look at how big and beautiful they are. A bit of a cliffhanger. More adventure next week. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.